자, 오픽 노잼 세 번째 두 번째 영상이죠. 두 번째 영상인데 방금 살짝 그 뭐지? 오픽이 조금 어려워졌다는 그런 동영상을 살짝 봤는데 좀 마음이 아프네요. 잘 받을 수 있기를. 자, 저번에 요거까지 했죠? 오픽 IM3 벗어나는 방법. 그리고 요거 가도록 하겠습니다. 저는 지금 인기 동영상 순으로 보고 있고요. 인기 동영상 순으로 보고 있고, 요번이 그 세 번째 동영상이 되게 두 번째, 왜 자꾸 세 번째래? 좋아, 가보도록 하죠.
또박또박 배우겠습니다. 솔직히 저의 채널은 여러 가지 캐테고리에 많이 설명이 있잖아요. Description, Habit, Past Experience, and Comparison. 근데 그 한 캐테고리에 대해 영상은 없잖아요. 그러니까 지금 저의 채널을 좀 더 오르가나이즈하기 위해 이 영상이 시작이 됐습니다. So today we will be focused.
자, 뭐 이게 맞는 방법인지 틀린 방법인지 모르겠는데 하던 대로 일단 해보는 거죠. 그것이 뭐냐? 일단 영어 이거 따라해보는 거예요. 따라 읽어보는 거죠.
채널을 좀 더 오르가나이즈하기
픽 선생님
위해
말하는
이
것처럼.
영상이 시작이 됐습니다.
So today I will be focused on the first category. category가 어렵다.
Today we will be focusing on the first category.
category.
이 영상의 시작이 됐습니다.
So today we will be focusing on the first category. We will be focusing, which is description.
description. 그리고 여러분 지금 학원에 갑니까? 가는 거는 되게 좋은 거예요. 사실 학원에
가는 거는 되게 좋은 거예요.
professional 하잖아요. They are just
very organized.
organized, and
as well, they have a lot of experiences.
they have a lot of experience. 하지만
professional and experience cost a lot of money.
And as well, they have a lot of experience.
하지만 profession and experience cost a lot of money.
그러니까 만약에 어떤 분들이 학원 가는 돈이 없다. 만약에
돈이
자기가
없다.
그분이면은 저의 오픽 노잼 스쿨을 한번 생각해 보세요. 한 달에 $10에 오픽 점수를 올리는 위에 도움들이 엄청 많을 거예요. 그리고
한 달에
지금
$10?
보면은 브론즈 멤버들은 20명만 남았습니다. 실버 멤버도 마찬가지고요. I actually
don't want too many students.
I only want
a select number.
The students who
The students who are really serious about getting a
are
high
really
mark.
serious about getting a high mark. 그리고 만약에 지금 IH가 있으면은 저의 오픽 노잼 스쿨에 private IH 그룹가 있거든요. 거기는 완전 오픽 부캠프입니다. 만약에 그런 트레이닝을 원하시다면은 똑같은 가격으로 들어오세요. 분명히 AR을 받을 자신을 주겠습니다. 근데 일단 그 IH가 필요합니다. 그리고 만약에 여러분들이 IM 아니면 더 낮은 레벨이다. 그러면 자기 위에도 private IM 그룹도 있거든요. 그거는 바로 레이첼이 트레이닝을 할 거니까 거기 들어가면 분명히 IH를 받을 수 있습니다. 아무튼 만약에 저의 오픽 노잼 스쿨 돈도 없다. 그러면 제가 충분히 이해하고 계속 이런 영상들을 꾸준히 보면서 노트 테이킹 하면서 연습하세요. 아무튼 지금은 description에 대해서 많이 연습을 해봅시다.
description에 대해서 공부해 봅시다.
Alright, so right now
I'm gonna explain this. I'm explaining this mostly in English.
I'm gonna explain this mostly in English. The reason
The reason for this is because I want to make sure that I'm explaining everything that I want to explain properly.
And
Properly.
considering sure that
That I explain everything that I want to explain
I
properly.
explain everything that I
want to explain properly.
And
And
considering
considering
I explain
ah.
everything that I want to explain properly. And considering my
considering my
Korean
Korean is a little bit
inadequate.
inadequate.
feel I have properly. And considering my Korean
is a little bit inadequate.
I feel
I feel like I have no choice but to explain this to you guys in English.
However,
I'm not gonna go too fast.
And
And
of course,
of course, you're gonna have all the subtitles right over here.
you're gonna have all the subtitles.
Subtitles. 다시.
However, I'm not gonna go too fast, and of course,
And of course, you're gonna have all the subtitles right over here. So if you really want to be a master of description-based questions, then I highly recommend you to watch this till the very end. Oh, 어렵네. So if you really want to be a master of description-based questions,
then I highly
recommend you to watch this till the very end. Very end. Here's a very typical description-based question.
Typical description-based question. Tell me about your home.
Tell me about your home. Now, of course, on the actual OPIC test, the same question is just a lot longer to confuse you.
This same question is just a lot longer to confuse you. But honestly, this same question is just a lot longer to confuse you. But honestly, this is what they're asking. Is just a lot longer to confuse you. But honestly, this is what they're
asking.
They're asking. Tell me
about your home.
Now,
Tell me about your home. 홈이라는 단어를 많이 쓰는 것 같아요. house보다는. Now, when you're describing something on the OPIC test,
you have to
have a very clear and main point.
Let me show you
how.
home
My home isn't big.
isn't big.
광고는 넘어가고요. 자, 광고는 제가 다 봤습니다. 되고 있는 뭐야?
It's not
안 돼.
your main point. Let me show you how. My home
isn't big.
But it's not
small either.
My favorite room is my
My favorite room is my storage room.
It's so
spacious.
지금 여기 대답에서 여러 가지 말하고 싶습니다. 갑자기 내가 지금 왜 한국말 하고 있지? I want to talk about a lot of things here. So please listen carefully. Whenever we are speaking in English, it's actually very rare to say
my favorite blah blah blah.
Blah 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 is. So for example,
if I were to ask you, what is your favorite car brand?
Is your favorite car brand? Many Korean
students would say,
my favorite car brand is
BMW.
Honestly,
this could be a little bit awkward. Instead of saying my favorite is,
blah 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 is, I want you to
get into the habit of simply saying
I like, I really like, or I
love. 그러니까 그 하는 말이 이게 뭐 이렇게 favorite room is 뭐 이렇게 하지 말고 그냥 I like my storage room 하거나 I really like my storage room, I love my storage room 그냥 이렇게 얘기하라는 거겠죠?
That is way better than
That is way better than my favorite is. So one more time. What is your favorite car? I like BMW.
I really love BMW.
Oh, I really love BMW. 뭐 저도 BMW 좋아하긴 한데 저는 Mercedes로 가겠습니다. Mercedes는 그 벤츠 말하는 거죠, 벤츠.
Now keeping this
lesson in mind,
we're going to
do the exact same thing for the OPIC test. So on my third line over here, instead of saying my favorite room is
the storage room, I want you to say
I love my storage room.
Now, if you just say that, then it could also sound a little bit awkward. Let me show you. My home isn't big.
My home isn't big, but it's not small either.
But it's not small either. I love my storage room.
I love my storage room. It is so spacious.
It's so spacious. Something is
Something is missing there.
But you know what?
But you
It's
know what? It's definitely getting better.
Now from here,
Now from
let's
here,
make
let's
it
make it even
smoother.
smoother.
What I want you to
What I
do,
want you to
whenever
do,
you are
whenever you're
answering a
answering,
description question,
answering.
make it even smoother. What I want you to
What I want you to do, whenever
you are
you're answering a description question, I want you to think about this expression.
What I really love about.
What I really love about.
One more time. What I
What I
really
really
love
love about.
So for our example, instead of saying I love my storage room, I want you to say what I really love about my home
is
my storage room. One more time. What I really love about my home is my storage room. So let's
What I really love about my home is my storage room.
try this
So let's try this MP one more time.
main point one more time. My home isn't big. It's not small either. What I love about my home is my storage room. It's so spacious. 여러분 여기서 약간 좀 느끼나요? 근데 여기서 좀 더 improve를 해봅시다. Let's take a look at the first sentence here. My home isn't big. 여기서 조금 더 부드럽게 하려면은 all that 이 단어들을 넣어보세요. 그러니까 my home isn't big 보다는 my home isn't all that big. One more time.
My home is all that big. 그러니까 그렇게 크지 않다.
Home isn't all that big. 조금 더 빨리. My home isn't all that big. 그리고 여기 되게 좋은 거는 만약에 자기 집이 되게 크다. 그러면 이거를 그냥 반대로 얘기해도 돼요. 예를 들어서 My home isn't all that small.
My home is all that small. It's actually quite big.
등등등. 아무튼 여기 이제 두 번째 라인을 봅시다. It's not small either. 여기도 all that를 넣어봅시다. 그러니까 it's not small either보다 it's not all that small either. One more time. It's not all that small either. 그리고 여기서 이제 좀 대화 모습을 보여줘야 되니까 그냥 여기 바로 이 문장으로 가는 게 아니라 그 natural한 fillers를 이제 넣어봅시다. But you know. 조금 더 부드럽게. But you know. 여기서 보면은 but you know 보다는 but you know 해보세요. The you sound is actually very important because it will really make you sound so wanna me. 한 번 더. But you know 보다는 but you know. Now a little bit faster. But you know. 자 이제 다 합쳐봅시다. 두 번째 sentence. But you know it's not all that small either.
But you know it's not all that small either.
Now let's go to the third.
Now let's go to the third sentence one more time.
First sentence one more time. What I really love about my home.
What I really love about my home is my storage room.
여기서도 바로 이 문장을 가는 게 보다는 my recommendation
is to use this expression. But I got to say.
근데 여기 got to를 합치면서 gotta로 해봅시다. 한 번 더. gotta. But I gotta. 그러니까 이 expression 다시 하려면은 but I gotta say. 한 번 더. But I gotta say. 다 합치면은 but I gotta say.
But I gotta say, I really love about my home is my storage room.
Really love about my home is my storage room.
되게 어려워요. 되게 어려운데 이걸 좀 내추럴하게 내가 말할 수 있을까? 조금 고민이 되네요. 일단 해보도록 하죠.
한국말로는 but I gotta say는 이거 진심인데 아니면 진짜 이거는 얘기해야 돼.
이건 얘기해야 돼.
근데 있잖아. 약간 이런 느낌이에요.
But of course, if you practice this expression
and you are still uncomfortable with it, I want you to throw it away.
I want you to throw it away. 그러니까 안 쓰지 말라는 거죠.
And just do what
you are comfortable with.
You are comfortable with.
Comfortable.
That comfortable with it, I want you to throw it away and just do what you are comfortable with. That is absolutely the most
important thing. 오케이. 다음 동영상에서 뵙도록 하겠습니다.